I just wanted to talk about energies and how keeping your energy field clean around you is essential for having a regulated nervous system. So, if your nervous system is regulated and peaceful, that is your authentic expression. You'll start remembering who you are. But a big part of this is removing what you're not. So if you're on your phone too much, absorbing pointless information, just getting dopamine hits, that's a program. You're stimulating your mind with stuff that you don't need, that isn't you. So keep your energy field clean. What kind of even music are you listening to? How are you speaking to yourself? Are you on porn websites absorbing lots of sexual images? And that'll just enhance your sexual ego. And lust on the sexual ego, it'll just make you focus on sex. And it's a never-ending pursuit that leads nowhere. So if you want to find out who you are and you feel lost, focus on regulating your nervous system. Remove everything that's not you. Meditate. Meditate lots. Go out for walks. If you've got toxic friends, like bringing things into your life that you don't need. Because thoughts are your life. Your mind is your life. But if you can meditate and feel what needs to be felt, like traumas, etc., start speaking nicely to yourself. Put off the news. And start telling people who you are. Stop being afraid. I know it can be hard, but just tell people who you really are. And that's the only way you'll feel really good. So listen to your soul. Listen to your heart. If your soul says no to something, but you're saying yes, you're immediately going to feel like shit. And if you're seeking validation in the outside world to feel whole, say dating websites, anything like that, all you're doing is reaching and grasping to the outer world to tell you that you're good enough. You've got to reassure yourself you're good enough. You've got to tell your inner child that feels unworthy that you are worthy. So a regulated nervous system is the prize. That is the ultimate state to be in. And most of us don't even know what that feels like. Because we've been traumatized. And we've been living from a false consciousness. But when you start meditating and being mindful of what you're not, you start realizing there's false personalities governing your life. But you can watch this false personalities like shame, guilt, unworthiness. And you can reprogram yourself to feel worthy. So the nervous system. So if today you're feeling lost, start somewhere. Have the courage to be you. Tell people who you are. And I know it can be tough if you're a people pleaser. But if you don't want to do something, don't do it. If you're bored of gossiping about people, stop gossiping. If you want to feel like a loving human being, start practicing love. Start practicing compassion, understanding. And don't be hijacked by thoughts. Because thoughts will come. When you start meditating, thoughts will come to try and hijack you and get negative energy. But if you can just remain and be that awareness and just watch the thoughts, just give yourself a year to really think, right, I'm going to try and achieve this. I'm going to find out who I am. Start meditating, get nice stuff on the TV, watch high frequency movies, eat good food. Your diet will change anyway, regardless, as you start feeling better. The need for pleasure foods will fade away. So meditation, and eventually you'll arrive at a place, your mind will be clear, your nervous system will be calm, and because you're out of fight or flight response, your body starts rebuilding itself. All that health problems you had was because you was inauthentic, was because you was traumatized. So don't waste another day, and don't be a beggar begging for love, because you are love. And if you feel the overwhelming urge to beg that person, a boy, like a dating website, for example, just realise that that's your inner child desperate for a love from its mother. And the same for like a woman if she's craving it for the father. But you've got to be with that energy of that child craving that masculine and feminine energies. You've got to be with that energy and feel it to heal it. And you've got to have faith as well that you'll feel a certain way when you're healed and your nervous system's regulated. Because you'll go through some darkness, but at the end of it, you'll feel great.